In this video, we'll share a hidden gem, a wonderful beach area with a small but burgeoning expat community. If you're looking to relocate to Thailand and embrace the beach lifestyle without the hustle and bustle of overdevelopment and tourist crowds, this destination should definitely be on your radar. Then we're going back to the beach we stayed at in the first video in this series, but we're staying at a different resort. Spoiler alert, this is our favorite place to stay in all of Thailand. Just don't tell anyone. We left Hat Yai and headed north. If you recall from our last video, we got stuck driving through the Songkran madness in Hat Yai in our brand new car. Luckily, after a quick wash, it looked new once again.
We left Hat Yai in the Songkran festivities yesterday and drove about 4.5 hours north to Khanom Beach. This is a fabulous beach. Just south of us is Sichon, which we can go check out later. And this is Khanom Beach. Absolutely beautiful. And off in the distance there, you probably can't see it, is Koh Samui.
Le Petit Central Resort on the beach in Khanom.
That is our corner beachfront room. The only room in the place with a beachfront water over the toes view. It's neat, it's clean, it's kind of modern with a European minimalist style to it, with one slider out to the pool and the other the beach.
So our first morning waking up in Khanom Beach. Woo! And behind us, you'll see the Khanom Beach Resort and Spa, which we couldn't get into. So we're staying down the road a piece, down the beach piece at La Petite Saint-Tropez, which is really quite charming, and
it has a great vibe.
Ocean over the toes, wake up in the morning. It's really kind of cool. And we're gonna go to that way, Sichon, and maybe have some breakfast or lunch there and check that scene out.
We have no schedule, and we're sticking to it.
At the southern end of Khanom Beach, a picturesque drive leads over the mountain to Sichon Beach. So we jumped in the car to go check it out. It was a well-paved, twisty road offering a thrilling ride that would have been even more exhilarating on our motorcycle. As we ascended the mountain, we paused at a scenic viewpoint, captivated by the stunning vista of the Bay of Thailand. As we came down the mountain, we were greeted by the spectacular sight of Sichon Beach, a long strip of white sandy beach.
This is Luca Beach Club in Sichon. We're only about noon, so I imagine this place busts open a little bit later on around the cocktail hour, but it's still pretty busy here now. Very cool place.
It's about 6 kilometers from Luca Beach Club to the Sichon Inlet, with all sorts of cool things to see and do on a perfect beach with virtually no people around.
Make a U-turn, then turn left.
There are a few local food options along the way, too. I guess we go that way.
This looks like a typical shitty tourist beach. Jet skis, banana boats, tons of splashing kids. Definitely not our scene. But look at this place we stopped. This is one artistically funky little coffee shop on the beach.
The ride to Sichon was nice, but it was time to head back and relax at the beach right outside our doorway. We think you'd agree this is a wonderful beachside area that one could easily call home. There's one more place we want to share with you should you decide to visit Khanom, Margarita Beach. It has a great vibe and seems to be a favorite of the local expat community. It's on the same beach about 2 kilometers north. It has a wonderful bar and bungalows for rent. Cheers to the owner, Dan, an interesting character that hails from the UK. Our last stop on our sojourn through southern Thailand was a 5-hour drive north. This beach was our first stop on our road trip, but this time we're staying at our favorite beachfront pool villa in all of Thailand, Sirarun Resort in Prachuap Khiri Khan. While there's not a bad villa in the entire place, there are 4 pretty special gated villas directly on the beach. If they're within your budget, we highly recommend them. Before we share all the exciting things we did here at Sirarun, let us show you around the place. There are 2 bedrooms, each with an ensuite bathroom. If you've watched our other videos, you know that we have a thing for waking up to water over the toes, which is exactly what you get here with the added benefit of a mesmerizing sunrise to greet you each morning. Early morning is a magical time. The water is bathtub warm, making for a wonderful way to start the day. After a morning swim and a beach walk, it's time to get the day going. We had a lot of exciting activities planned. They mostly involve relaxing on the beach and watching the local fishermen doing their thing. Rough day. We need a drink.
This is the commute to our neighborhood beach bar.
What a way to cap off the day. Real reposado, meat, and back.
Watermelon. Really yummy. What do you think, Bob?
But it ain't no Don Julio reposada.
That's for sure. We had just a little more chilling to do before we called it a day.
This is why we love Sirarun. Can you think of a better environment?
Our last morning of this 24-day road trip was spectacular, a fitting end to our journey. This is the second time we stayed here, and one thing is for sure, we'll be back. So we packed up and headed for Bangkok.
We gotta go to Bangkok.
And before we knew it, we were back in the Big Mango. We hope you enjoyed our southern road trip. If so, we would appreciate if you could hit that like button and consider subscribing. Cheers from Bangkok!